If you're a single Christian man looking for a good Christian woman, they're actually not that hard to find. Even I, looking like this 5 years ago, was a non-believing atheist person who was blessed enough to have God place a Christian girlfriend into my life, and eventually, that girlfriend turned into my wife, and we have a 2-year-old daughter now, and we are now living out a godly life that I never could have imagined. It is possible. They are out there, and in this video I want to talk about what these women are begging for in their men that I want to help you align with so that you may find your other half. And you need to get down all three of these main pillars that I'm going to say that women are looking for in their men, or you might not find the one that you're intended to find in this life. So please watch to the end so you can actually achieve the objective of this video. And let me just tell you, it is not hard to stand out at all. Men are really bad out here. Hearing the experiences my wife's friends go through, the bar is super low, guys, really low. You can do this, I promise you. My first free tip is to hold the door open for somebody, and you have now surpassed 50%, maybe even 80% of the male population. But let's get into it with the number one pillar. Number one pillar Christian women are looking for in their man is a leader. No, this isn't just someone who yells at a woman telling them what to do all day. Christian women want a Christian man who will get their discernment from God and lead her in your possible future family. If you're dating someone and haven't conveyed what you're looking for or how you see the future turning out for you guys, they won't feel okay with you leading them as a husband. And if you're not dating anybody, don't tell them your future plans to be with them forever. That's creepy, okay, guys? Women see the immaturity in that, and maturity isn't just an age thing. Maturity comes not with age, but with the acceptance of responsibility. And you need to accept your responsibility as a leader. A leader isn't someone who just sits around and yells at people to do stuff for them. That's called being fat and lazy. And women that value that hate themselves, okay? And you don't want that. Also, before we get to pillar two, a leader might be the complete opposite of someone that you are right now. You might need to completely change. A great place for that would actually be the community that you can find in the description below, but let's discuss that later. On to number two. Okay, number two is to commit. Multiple facets to this, okay? Women that you'd like to be with as a Christian man are looking for a guy that can actually commit to them. In this world that we live in today, you can more than ever hop from person to person after you get what you wanted without any real repercussions, except maybe some bumps that you should be concerned about. Yeah, get that checked out. But if you're a Christian man ready to find the one, you need to actually be ready and say yes and commit to the relationship. Guys are always saying, oh, but what if she's not the right one? What if I choose wrong? And dudes, that's kind of how it goes. Let's actually flip that question around and let me ask you, how do you expect to know if she's the right or wrong one if you don't give it a real try and find out rather than just waiting for some perfect girl with no flaws to come into your life? You will be waiting a while for that to happen because it won't. You can show a prospective person that you're down to commit by just being outright with your intentions if you manage to make it to the talking stage or a conversation pops up about what you're looking for. Again, don't say this right out the front when you just meet somebody. I'm looking to marry. I'm looking to be with somebody forever. It comes off as creepy. Okay? God. Let's move to the last pillar. Last but definitely not least, women are looking for love in their Christian men. If you didn't expect women to actually want to feel love in the relationship that you're both planning to be in for the rest of your life, maybe seek professional help from God, okay? Repent immediately. Yes, the term love as a guy might be nasty. Ew, love, I'm not gay. I don't cry. What? No. Okay, sounds cool, bro, but without this key step, you'll never find a good woman because people in relationships, including yourself, need love. But if I were to ask you what love looked like for you, what would you say? Would you say it's just people really liking each other or hanging out all the time? Well, no, let's actually look further into the most quoted Bible verse ever, John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. Now there's more to that, but let's break that down again, that first sentence. God loved the world, okay? Great, we're emulating God by loving, but how did God love? By giving his only son. So it seems to stand that to love, by God's definition, is to give. More importantly, to give at the great expense of yourself to benefit others. I'm sure it did not greatly benefit God to give his son for you, okay? Women want to feel like you appreciate them enough to make sacrifices on your behalf to give to them. Not just to drain your resources, they're not soul-sucking beings, but as an affirmation that you appreciate them. You can maybe show this to a prospective person by spending some time with them, buying them a gift, multiple examples, anything that really falls into those John 3:16 parameters. So, that's it. The three main pillars that you need to satisfy if you want that single Christian woman to possibly see any potential in you or points to emphasize if you're dating someone already. Like I said, these are the main things that I have discerned seeing many of my wife's friends looking for a potential partner and all the guys that they actually pick lasting a short time and quickly break up. I've also learned a lot of these key aspects being in my relationship of about 8 years now, and it has ups and downs, but that's how we got to these three main pillars that I wanted to share with you guys today. If you want some help honing any of these skills as a Christian man, I actually have a free, for now, community in the description below where we are working to actually maximize our godly potential as men. Like I said, if you want to join, go ahead down below and click that link. And that's the end of this video. I hope to see you there, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.